2011, on an 11 registration, Lexus RX450h, which is for hybrid, SEL, and then the key bit, it is an SEL Premier. Now, this is, at the time in 2011, Lexus's flagship SUV. This is the highest grade model that you could order at that time. Now, the SEL is a fully spec car, but if you add the Premier specification, you get a head-up display, a sunroof as standard, and you get adaptive cruise control, which runs through a radar in the back of the front badge. So some really, really lovely add-on options. And we believe at the time it was anywhere between £3,000 and £4,000 to have that Premier specification. Now, this particular example has covered 77,000 miles. It's got a fabulous service history, I believe consisting of 7 Lexus services and 1 independent. So a really, really solid service history on this car. And it's finished in this beautiful solid black with the contrasting, beautiful cream leather interior, which is all perforated as well for the ventilated seats. But we'll show you more of that as we get round. Now, we'll start at the front end. We'll go through some of the signature Lexus items. So in this generation, if you come and have a look at the driver's side, you've got these amazing headlights. They're 2 halogen lights. You've got the extra, obviously, indicator bulb in the back with that lovely blue tint on them. Front and rear park distance control, so you can see that there. And the lovely fog lights fitted in there. Car's obviously that classic luxury Lexus style with the chrome surround everywhere. So chrome around the fog lights, chrome around the grills, around the windows, etc. We'll get, as I say, as we go around the car, you'll get an idea of the theme. Now we'll come around the passenger side. We'll have a look at the wheels. All of this generation of RXs are all fitted with 19-inch alloy wheels. They're a lovely wheel and loads of tyre. So the tyre is actually a very, very thick tyre. It's got a lot of sidewall. I believe it's 55. So basically all in the pursuit of luxury, all in the pursuit of ride comfort. That is what these cars are about. They are a beautiful luxury SUV. They are designed to let you cruise down the road in comfort. And then obviously, we'll touch on it in a second, but that hybrid part of it is designed to get you a load of fuel economy as well. Critical to these cars, they're all ULEZ compliant. So it's a 2011 car, but it meets all of the ULEZ standards, being a hybrid as well. And just get a look at that interior. We love contrast interiors, contrast color schemes in vehicles. And this cream interior is no different. It's a really, really luxurious place to be. And even though the car is a 2011, it doesn't feel dated in there. It still feels very Lexus. The design is still very contemporary. And we'll go through, as I say, we'll go through some other features in the car. But if you have a look here, again, part of it being an SEL Premier, you get a double adjustable seat. So you've got all of this multifunction to the electric seat here. You've got an extended swab here. So that will extend the leg swab there. So if you can have a look, you can see that that's moving the leg swab out. And you have lumbar support here, which will all adjust. So a really, really adjustable seat. Again, all part of it being an SEL Premier. Have a look in the back as well. That theme of brightness continues. We've got the manuals there in the middle of the seats because the car's been cleaned recently. But if you have a good look around, all of the rear seats are adjustable, so they all have a rail. So when the cameraman backs away from the car, I'll very quickly just jump in and show you. They all have a rail here, which allows the seats to be slid forwards and back, which is an extremely handy thing if you're looking for more leg space, or if you're loading something large in the boot, you can slide them all the way forwards and have all of that extra storage space in the boot. Privacy glass to the rear windows, those amazing satin finished silver roof rails, again, a really nice cost option, not a standard feature on one of these cars. And if we come around the back, again, you'll see these lovely, very Lexus style, really traditional Lexus style clear rear LED lights. Obviously reverse park sensors at the back here, just like at the front, beg your pardon. The boot will open electrically, but not with the button in the back. So what I'll do is if we can just start again, what I'm going to do is open it with the key. So I'll just let the power tailgate shut there. And if you press the button on the key, which was very handily in my pocket, and I hold it down, the boot will lift on its own. So it just doesn't work off the button, but that is normal. That's the same on all Lexus RX vehicles of this age. They do operate off of the key. Parcel shelf, everything you would imagine is here and present with the car. And then under here, you do have your battery pack and a spare wheel under there. Battery has been recently replaced in this car, which is nice to know because Obviously, given its age, it's nice to know it has a fresh starter battery in the car. Now, that's not to be confused with the hybrid batteries. Those are, as I say, they're permanent in the car, but that battery is just the starter battery, and as I say, it has been replaced recently. So just coming down the driver's side, apologies, it's a little crammed in here today, so we're going to do our best. I'll maybe jump and squeeze this way and let the cameraman come past me. Apologies, as I say. And if you have a look at the door card here, Lexus just comes into its own. I think this is quite a common theme when we do ever do a Lexus feature. They just come with more or less everything. So folding, automatic dipping and folding mirrors. Obviously, they're all heated and anti-dazzle. Obviously, four one-touch windows, memory functions for the driver's seat. And if you look across to the passenger side, you will see memory function for the passenger side as well. And then if I start it up, we'll show you some more of the amazing features in this car. So you see that it says Lexus Hybrid Drive, exactly what you see there, 77,445 miles. And if I clear these systems here, you'll see the battery range at the moment is 50% charged. The car is completely silent because it will start up on electric if the car has enough battery charge. The engine will eventually come on if the battery charge drops, and it will charge it up some more, and that's kind of how these cars work. The engine will come in like a generator to recharge the battery whenever it dips below a certain level. If the camera can just pan past me and have a look, you're going to see that amazing head-up display there. It does sometimes take a little bit of time to focus, but hopefully, yeah, you can just about see it. There it is there, which is again a very nice feature. That will basically display your live speed, your navigation prompts if you've got the sat nav on, radio station, all sorts of things like that. A really, really lovely safety feature and a lovely additional extra. Obviously, you can see there the car has DAB radio. And if we go back to the main menu, you'll have a look here in the navigation. Obviously, it's got the full map and full navigation systems. And then if I go to the reverse camera here, have a look, it'll populate the reverse camera screen. And again, you can see there how big and clear the camera is. Still not a dated thing. It's still very, very clear. You know, these cars, in my opinion, were ahead of their time. Mark Levinson premium surround sound stereo as well there, which is lovely. And then you've obviously got this amazing multifunction steering wheel here with all of the controls you need on it. Obviously your voice activation and Bluetooth. You've got a button here for your surround camera system, which is a camera that is on the left-hand side mirror. So the car has two cameras. That one shows you how close you are in proximity to the curb when you are parking, and that's situated there on the steering wheel. Adaptive cruise control modes are all down here. And again, now it's just being a Lexus. You've got your sunroof up there, which again, as I said earlier, is part of it being an SEL Premier. You've got heated and ventilated seats down here, so you slide it to the left for your ventilation, to the right for heated, massive cubby holes, USBs down there, loads of charging points, cup holders everywhere, just everything you'd need in an amazing SUV, which quite crucially, I mention again, is ULEZ compliant. So I'll just jump out, run you through it from the top, the key features. 2011 Lexus RX450 Hybrid. It is an SEL Premier, so not to be confused with other SELs in the market. Beautiful color scheme with that contrast color scheme of solid black with cream inside. And as I say, 77,445 miles, an amazing service history, ready to go. Thank you very much for watching.